Hey y'all, it's me. I know it's been a minute, but today I want to talk about Nipsey Hussle, Dr. Sebi, and Alkalinity. So I didn't really plan on talking about these things. I really try to stay away from like media topics that are all over social media and celebrities and things like that. But I was talking to this guy on the phone. And he was like, "Why didn't you do a video on this? Why didn't you do a video on that?" And I'm like, "Well, I'm trying to stay in my own lane." And he's like, "Why?" And I'm like, I don't know. I could be in every lane. I could talk about everything because I know a little bit about everything, just like everyone else. So we're gonna talk about Nip, we're gonna talk about Sebi, and we're gonna talk about alkalinity. Alright, you guys. So first off, we want to say rest in power to Nipsey Hussle. So, I mean, he definitely, I say it was a hit. I mean, it was a hit, whether it was the Illuminati or the government, or if it was somebody from the Rolling 60s, it was definitely a hit. Whether it was MK Mind Control to get somebody to do it. But, I mean, we don't know. None of us know. We all have ideas. We all think of these things, but none of us know. And I know a lot of people, I've had conversations, some people like, well, you know, it was one of the dudes in the Rolling 60s, some guy just got out, and everybody thought he was a snitch, and the guy came up to Nipsey and was like, you know, what up, dog, I need to holler at you. And Nipsey was like, nah, I heard you the police, I don't even vibe with you, you don't have to move the fuck around. And supposedly he said these things, and the dude came back and killed him. I mean, this story, it can be a real story, because people are very emotional nowadays, and I just feel like that's stupid though. So you just got out of prison, you try to talk to Nipsey Hussle, he turned you down, and then you kill him, and now you kind of go back to prison for the rest of your life. Like I mean, if people are really that emotional doing dumb things like that, then hey. But then there's also the concept of, you know, he was murdered, like for trying to do this documentary on Dr. Sebi. So if we take it back to Left Eye, you know, she went to Honduras or whatever, but she was also trying to be on her own mission. So when it comes to things like this, it's like it's two things. It's a person trying to be on their own mission, kind of get away from the industry, and trying to highlight Dr. Sebi. So it could be both. You never know. But she was in Honduras doing her thing on a journey, getting her shit together. She made Dr. Sebi. I believe she had herpes. He cured the herpes. You know, he went in front of the Supreme Court. He won his court cases because he cured AIDS and a couple cases. You know, these are things that are in the news, things that we could find ourselves, we could look up. And after, you know, she did her thing on MTV and said she was going to make him famous, then she died. You know, it was that random car crash that we see the footage of, they showed on MTV. It just swerved off, and yeah, and then she was dead after that, very randomly. So it was very random. And then Dr. Sebi was living his life. You know, you start watching his videos, he started popping. He started trending very hard. Everybody was on him. And he tried to go somewhere with some money of his. I forgot how much. And he got detained at the airport. They stopped him for having such a certain amount of money, his own money. And I know he went to custody, and he never made it out of custody. He came up dead. He was dead. And just the same thing like with a whole bunch of holistic doctors, or any doctors that try to tell us natural ways to do things, or they've cured this, or they've cured that, or oh, you don't need all this medicine. They just did this to make you guys sick. Or anybody that wants to give you any real information or really help you out, they come up dead all the time. So, you know, for people to be like, you know, he was in the gang, it was gang murder. I'm like, he's been in the gang for a long time, and he hasn't been murdered yet. I mean, I feel like it was a lot of respect for him. I don't think anybody just came and murdered that guy. I mean, even his enemies didn't come murder him, so that made no sense. And before he died, he had made this tweet that said, having strong enemies is a blessing. So I'm not one to interpret that. I mean, you could take it how you want. Having strong enemies is a blessing. Is it? I mean, they're strong enough for what? Strong enough to take you out? Strong enough to control themselves? Strong enough to hold their own? I mean, but that was his last tweet before he died. So Nipsey Hussle, he was definitely a man of this time to empower us. Someone told me, I don't know if his name, I know it has something to do with God. I know that. I don't know if it wasn't like God's son or anything like that, but someone told me what his name meant. And he was a person for us now to be like a leader and to empower us to go our own way. I mean, his energy is now out in the universe for us to suck up and for us to attempt to buy back the block, for us to attempt to be entrepreneurs, to attempt for us to try and empower each other and help each other. I mean, Nipsey Hussle was definitely a person that came from the gutter and, I mean, made it to the top as far as helping everybody, helping himself, helping the family, helping the community, trying to better the community and everybody around. Black people in general. Like before he died, he was supposed to meet with I believe the police captain or whatever, LA, trying to work on some programs for children and things like that. He was really trying to work his way into making things better for people and trying to uplift everybody. And I feel like that energy that's out now, everybody needs to suck it up. You know, it's all these videos, all these different things that we can watch, you know. And for Dr. Sebi, he said, if they kill me for this documentary, y'all need to ride. So I know there's a lot of people that still want to go forward and try to help make this documentary happen, and we should. But there are also numerous resources to find out about Dr. Sebi or to listen to Nipsey Hussle. I mean, we have YouTube. YouTube has pretty much every video that there is. And the reason that everyone wants to promote Dr. Sebi is because basically he was showing you ways to be healthy naturally. Rather it was fasting, rather it was the Afro-bio-mineral diet, that was mainly for black folks, and it was pretty much alkaline based, and that's how we came up with the product Alkies, with the brand Alkies. It started with following Dr. Sebi's diet. And I mean, an alkaline body is a disease-free body, so I try to provide alkalinity in every juice. I try to use raw ingredients. The raw ingredients, they are alive. They have electricity. That's what you need to stay alive and to really energize you. You need electricity. So he was all about that. He was all about you staying with the natural herbs, staying kind of being the way we were supposed to be. You know, using only certain seasonings, eating only certain fruits and vegetables, only certain nuts, because each one did a certain thing that it wasn't supposed to. I mean, even as far as not eating broccoli and cauliflower, like that one on the list. And you're like, but that's vegetables. No, he's going to tell you how those things don't work for your body. So, especially as being African Americans, our bodies are definitely different from everyone else's. We operate totally different. So, I mean, the alkalinity and trying to be as healthy as possible, I mean, that's how we're going to live longer. That's how we're going to stay as healthy as possible. An alkaline body is a disease-free body. And I mean, if you go the vegan route, if you go this alkalinity diet route, you'll see the difference. You'll feel the difference in your body. You'll feel that you have less mucus. You'll see that you lost a lot of weight that was not supposed to be there. You know, a lot of overweight people say they can't lose weight, and it's really a diet. It's really that easy. You can cut out a whole bunch of sugars, a whole bunch of certain vegetables, a whole bunch of meat. You can cut out plenty of stuff and I guarantee you lose weight. It's just certain things you need to follow, and you really need to be self-disciplined about it. So this thing with Nipsey Hussle once again and Dr. Sebi and Left Eye, the fact that people are really being taken out whenever they want to spread any type of news or let anybody know anything that's real deal in the world. You know, I mean, and being a celebrity, you know that you are taking that risk. Anytime you want to do anything real besides keep people down, oh yeah, you're taking a risk of being murdered. And I know a lot of people, you know, I'm tired of hearing about the Illuminati. I'm tired of hearing about the government. I'm tired of conspiracy theories. But how the fuck do we know what's real and what's not? We don't know. I mean, we don't know. We know that the government be on bullshit. We know there's a whole bunch of stuff that we don't know, and they do a whole bunch of secret shit. We know secret societies. We know these motherfuckers are probably doing sacrifices and stuff. We hear these things. We see videos that lead us to these things, but we really don't know. So, and I know a lot of people like to do the Nipsey Hussle thing with the numbers. You know, he was 33. He died on 3/31. It was 6 shots. You know, a lot of things with 3s and 6s. And we know the Illuminati, they love to work with numbers. So if you really want to write down the numbers and things like that, go to another video. This is not that. But I mean, it was a lot of 3s and 6s. We know they like that. But just do your own research. Don't let this man just die in vain when the information is out there. Just like he found information himself. I mean, anyone can get this information. These videos of Dr. Sebi aren't missing. They haven't been taken down. there's so many people following his diet plan and following his lessons and his ways that you can follow a whole bunch of other people that can get you right. I mean, you can really research him, but there are so many people on that same journey trying to be healthy and trying to better themselves and better their bodies. And as far as the black community, trying to better each other and build the community up, I mean, that's what we should be on anyway. It shouldn't take a celebrity or for him to die for us to be like, you know what? We need to get our shit together. But I mean, he did. So this is the perfect time to get our shit together. Get our shit together and attempt to come together and make something better. Rather is all of us trying to work on our health together, us coming up with business ideas together. I mean, even something simple. Everybody gets tax money. If people really work together, we could put our tax money together and buy all types of buildings and houses and just make shit pop. But people don't want to do that. And I mean, it's something with the black culture and black folks that, I don't know, sometimes we want to empower each other and sometimes support each other and sometimes we don't. So I didn't want this video to be too long, but the gist of it was that we have this energy from this man, Nipsey Hussle, out, and we need to absorb that. You know, he was a powerful being. He was here to provide us with information. He was here to provide us with life and with the energy we need to move forward. So that energy is out now. You know, he isn't, like I said, we are spiritual beings having a human body experience. So the fact that everyone's so hurt that he died, we're all going to die, but please believe his spirit is somewhere. Probably around Lauren London and his family. Most likely his spirit is that way, but he's still around, just like all of our spirits are around, just like our ancestors are around. I mean, we don't die, we multiply. So please don't let his energy go to waste. Make sure you better yourself, you check yourself, you check your diet. I mean, even try fast for a couple of days, 2 days. It doesn't have to be 5, 7. Do it fast and see how you feel. Just, you know, go look up some videos. Look up Dr. Sebi. Look up Nipsey Hussle if you never looked up Nipsey Hussle. Listen to a song or something. See how it makes you feel. Does it resonate with you or is this not your thing? But, you know, don't let them die in vain. So, you know, you guys, if you want to get your alkalinity on, because I have that. I have those juices for you, and I can help provide you with a meal plan. So you can always go to www.alkisjuices.com and order yourself any type of juice that has all types of the alkaline properties that you need in it. It's going to have some type of celery, cucumber, carrot, something that you need that's going to give you the energy and the electricity to energize your body. So make sure you guys go check it out, or I add my cash app and you can donate to the business and donate to us trying to make the world better and the world healthier, because we all need to be healthier. But if you're not into juices, you should be. Smoothies, something like that. Do you drink water? You should. But Albies is definitely an easy way to get your alkaline feel and to keep yourself energized and electrified. So this was a short video. I want to just touch on these topics real quick. Rest in power to Nipsey Hussle. Rest in power to Dr. Sebi and Left Eye. And I mean, let's not let them die in vain. Let's actually do something with the energy that they've left around and the information that they've left around and put it to use and better our lives and better our black community. So I'll see you guys later.